Hey guys, this is Boss Lady V back with another video. Been watching RHOP, Real Housewives of Potomac, and it's been a little okay. I'm tired of the Karen drunk driving battle already, but I can say for sure in these few episodes, I have really missed Candiace on the show. What about you? So I thought about it like, which ex-housewife will be missed the most? But before we get into it, I need you to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing and hit that notification button so you know when I'm dropping a new video. So we all know when Candiace was on, she was married to Chris. And another one that's missing from Potomac is Robin Dixon. I think people wanted Robin gone 3 seasons ago, right? Because she was Giselle mouthpiece. She was Giselle backbone, and she supported Giselle whether she was right or wrong, right? Which is in some people's eyes, that's a good friend. She's a good friend to Giselle. I can't be mad at it. She rolled with her to the bitter end. But on the other hand, I think it's Candiace. Candiace's ability to read you down with such a professional vocabulary like Candiace can, she can put it in a way that it hurts you to the core. The things that she said to Giselle in them last two reunions broke Giselle down to where she's a totally different person this season than she was the previous two. Now that can be due to the fact that Robin is no longer on the show. But I still think in the back of my mind, in my opinion, it has something to do with the fact of Candiace read her rights. And before Candiace did it, rather, Monique did it. Monique did it, and Candiace only had Giselle's support because she didn't like Monique. Well, the next season she turned that around and took all her animosity out on Candiace and said that Giselle was just saying that Chris was trying to get fresh with her, and Candiace was not here for it. She ended up backpedaling and apologizing, but it's still not cool. You already made the accusation. It's already out there. You already putting a rift in a marriage, even though they held it down together. It still was a question that had to be asked, and it shouldn't have been. Had Giselle had a husband, she wouldn't want nobody to play with her like that. Point blank and period. I think people got tired. A lot of people, but myself. I got tired of Robin just being on the show to bat Giselle. Not too many seasons did she have a storyline. She was there, her and Rock, what's his name? Juan played teeny wink. That's a little term I got. Played teeny wink back and forth for years, living together after they was divorced the first time. You know, when they was back together, he had one affair after another affair, and she still was with him, and she wasn't willing to speak on it. And she withheld information during her last season, the previous season, and it got her off the show. You want to talk about it where you can get paid for it on your podcast, but you're supposed to be getting paid on a reality show where you are speaking on a reality of your life. But according to Entertainment News, it said they believe that the show picked up right where it left off, and they believe that they will survive without Candiace or Robin. The group felt lighter, but Candiace's toxic one-liners weren't being spewed. You could tell Ash and Giselle also felt more at ease. And even though I did think Robin was an asset, I have to admit that other than being in scenes with Giselle, she was not that miss at all. So hold on, my charger not charging. And I know it's in. My husband then switched my charger to my Damn computer. Oh my god. I'll have to find another one. Anyway, so basically they saying that I don't know if this one will work or not. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have no idea what he did with my cord. Okay, so let me hurry up. So anyway, so according to Entertainment News, the new season wasn't missing anything because of the absence of Candiace or Robin. I will say I do like the Stacy lady. I think she can pick up where Candiace kind of left off, but in a much lighter way. It won't be so harsh because when Candiace want to read you down, it's kind of harsh. So yeah, I still think at some point in the season, Candiace being there is going to be missed. Not being there is going to be missed, and it got Wendy looking different because Candy's not there because we were so used to of them two being friends. And now that Wendy said in an interview that she hasn't talked to Candice much since the beginning of her pregnancy, that let me believe that y'all were fake friending on the show. Which what y'all do a lot on the show, we know that, but all right. And last but not least, we got RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta, my favorite. And you know what? I'm tripping because I should have put Mariah Hawk in here. That's what I should have did because Mariah is that girl. And I love me some Mariah. But anyway, we talking about Housewives, not Married to Medicine. Who was the queen of RHOA? Since all three of these ladies are no longer on the show, Kandi, Kenya, or NeNe, which one of their presence will be missed the most? I already know everybody's going to say it's NeNe because she was the startup. She started the show. She had the best one-liners. She could read you at the drop of a dime. Um, she is the queen. I will say, while she was on the show, she was definitely the queen. I always felt Kandi was the princess of the show. I never felt she was the queen because she wasn't as invested totally as the other ladies. Being on the show for Candy was free advertisement for all of her different kind of businesses that she has, right? We all know that. We all believe that. And she wasn't able to read on the spot like NeNe or Kenya. Now when it comes to Kenya, this new season that they filming Sweet 16, she will not be on because of the incident with the new girl. Even though they didn't have to show it, they could have just scrapped that scene and started all over. But they chose to not back up Kenya the way they should have, and she's gone for the show. Let me see 1 second. I'm gonna kill my husband. Trying to text him about where's my cord. Anyway, I think the one-liners that NeNe had is top tier. But we all know, baby, when NeNe is not on, when she left the show, Kenya became the queen of RHOA. I don't care what nobody say. That's my opinion. Kenya is the queen when she's on the show of RHOA. Excuse me, without NeNe. If NeNe is there, it's NeNe. Then it's Kenya. Kandi is the princess because she uses the show to advertise, which everybody on there should be doing. If you got a business, if you got anything, then you should be advertising your business to multiply your revenue while you on TV getting the most screen time, publicity. It's free advertisement. So the fact that Kandi is a professional businesswoman, that will be missed on the show. Nobody else has biz. I don't know what these new people got going on. I don't even know if I'm going to watch. It's taking so long. From what I heard from Drew, the show ain't coming on to 2025 in the spring. So it looks like they refilming it all to make sure Phaedra got enough ad scenes. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if it's true or not. But that's just what I'm thinking. They need these three ladies back on the show. Even though I know it may be hell might freeze over before NeNe might get on the show, I do think she belong on the show. Kenya belong on the show, and Kandi belong on the show. But I think Kandi has so much going on now. I don't think that she can come back unless her job slow down, right? But who has the best one-liners? What y'all think? Hold on. So according to AI, NeNe has the most iconic one-liners from RHOA. Was "Bye Ashy," a phrase used to end an argument. Kenya had "Gone with the Wind" fabulous. NeNe had "Bye Wig." Phaedra had to "Fix It Jesus," "Have Several Seats Darling," and Sheree "Now Check That." And I forgot about Sheree, but I don't care about Sheree not being on the show no more because unless she's gonna talk about how her and Martell fake a storyline, then I don't want to hear it. Let's see. Who has the funniest What is the funniest Housewives quote one liner of all time in your opinion? If it was me, if in my opinion, it's NeNe. Close your legs to married men. It gotta be. That's the most iconic one there is. For Kandi, it gotta be when they was during COVID and they filmed on Zoom for the reunion, and she told NeNe, "I'm embedded in your such and such brain." I think that's her most iconic read, in my opinion. Kenya has several, and baby, her one-liners, she was the shade assassin, and her shade was a killer. She could read you down. I don't know who can read better, NeNe or Kenya. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Who do you think read the most better? NeNe, Kenya, or Candiace? Those three are some of the best one-liners, one hitters. I don't even know what to call them, baby, because when they get on your tail, they own it. And when they reading you down, they reading you down for filth. But if I had to put them in a order, because NeNe has been gone so long, I will put it as Kenya. I'm just gonna put Kenya and NeNe tied, and then Candiace. That's how I look at it. Or NeNe 1, Kenya 2, and Candiace 3. All three of those ladies are pros when they want to read you down and tell you off. And they don't have to think about it. They can just do it right there on the spot. And I love it. Well, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Drop down in the comments and let me know which ex-housewife will be missed the most. Is it Candiace? Is it Robin for RHOP? Or is it Kenya? Is it Kandi? Or I know it's going to be NeNe for everybody. But is it NeNe? So before I get out of here, just make sure you liking up the video for me. Subscribe. Go and hit that subscribe button. It's nothing. It's free. It don't cost you anything. Go and hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back with another video. See ya.